Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and I'm finally here to give you guys my 18th episode of my series Rank It All, and it's gonna be for Red, their rock band or Christian band or whatever. So yeah, they're a really good band. I've been into them for a while now, so yeah, other than that though, let's go and get started with this episode. Okay, number 7 is, of course, Gone, their 2017 album now. They took a different approach and direction with this album, and it was more electronic rock, and Red trying this just failed. I only listened to this album one time. I know that's not many times, but the only reason is because this album just don't do it for me. It's too electronic rock type. I mean, there's a band called Starset, but they done it good because that's the original sound. But when Red tried it, it just didn't work for them because they're basically a Christian hard rock band. And when they tried electronic rock, it just didn't work for them. Well, at least to me it didn't. So yeah, number 7 is Gone, their 2017 album. I did like Step Inside the Violence. That's a pretty good song. AI was good, and maybe a few others, but I can't remember those song names on top of my head. But yeah, it had some decent songs, but it's still not a very good album, and it's easily my least favorite by them. So number 7 is Gone. Alright, number 6 is Release the Panic, their 2013 album. And now, you guys probably heard me say this before, that I prefer the second half of this album over the first half, which I still stand by that to this day, because yeah, songs 6 through 10 are the better half of the album in my opinion. The title track, Release the Panic, which opens up the album, it's decent, but not one of their best album openers. Damage, which is track 4 on the album, it's decent again, but not one of the best songs ever. When you get to songs Hold Me Now, and after that, that's the better half of the album, which is songs 6 through 10. So yeah, number 6 is Release the Panic, but So Far Away, which is track 8 on the album, is easily my favorite on the album because it's a really great song. It's very amazing. I really like the message behind it. It's such a great song and very underrated as well. So yeah, definitely a favorite for me on this album. So yeah, number 6, Release the Panic, their 2013 album. Alright, number 5 is their new album, Declaration. Now, I know that's pretty low for this album, but if you guys heard my review for the album, you guys already know that I even said in that review that it's a good album, or great, or solid, but it's just not one of their best for me. So yeah, it's number 5. I do like Sever. That's an amazing song. Definitely one of my favorites on the album. From the Ashes is great. The War We Made grew on me. So, yeah, it's a great album. But them releasing 5 singles before the album's release just didn't do it for me. Again, good album, but 5 singles from a 10-song album just don't fucking work. So, yeah, it's number 5. It's gotta be. Alright, number 4 is 2011's album, Until We Have Faces, better than Declaration. I don't care what anyone says, this album is better than Declaration. At least to me it is. Sure, this album is probably their lightest album in terms of the rock sound, the original sound basically, but it's still a very good album. So yeah, Feed the Machine is definitely a favorite for me on this album, and definitely one of their best album openers. Faceless is great. Lie to Me, Denial was great. Not Alone was really good. And Hymn for the Missing. Hymn for the Missing is definitely my favorite album closer for Red. Just a beautiful song. And very relatable, like if you lost a loved one, like a family member, or a friend, or a significant other, or whatever. Just a beautiful song overall, and it about bring tears to you, because that's how beautiful Hymn for the Missing is. But yeah, this album Until We Have Faces comes in at number 4 for me when it comes to ranking all of Red's albums. So number 4, their 2011 album, Until We Have Faces. Still a great album though. I was originally going to have it in my top 3, but I moved it back down to number 4. But it's still a good album though, regardless of that. Okay. Number 3, now you guys heard me saying this before that I do like this album, it's just not my number 1. But it's still a very good album, and it's their 2009 album, Innocence Instinct. Done a review on this album not long ago, so if you guys haven't watched it, please watch the review, because not many people watched it for some fucking reason, but it's whatever. But yeah, this album is still very good despite it not being number 1, but it's still a very great album and definitely one of their best. Many people have this at number 1, but me, no, but it's still a good album. And definitely one of their best, like I said. But songs like Fight Inside, that's a great album opener for sure. Definitely one of their best album openers. Death of Me, I do like that song. It's just not one of my favorites on the album, but I still do very like that song though, because it's a pretty good song. It's not a favorite for me, but I still do like it. Shadows is a great song. Of course, Ordinary World, I just really love that song. I prefer it over the original. Like I said in my review for this album, I prefer Red's version of Ordinary World over the original any fucking day, because Red done great with that cover for sure. Out From Under, great song. So yeah, great album from Red. Despite it not being number 1, it's still a very good album. So yeah, number 3, their 2009 album, Innocence Instinct. Okay, number 2 is their 2015 album of Beauty and Rage. Yes, this is their darkest album to date, but it's still a great album. It's my second favorite Red album, and that's for a reason, because I really like this album. It's different, but still very good. I really like Imposter, great song. Very heavy as well, great song. Shadow and Soul was great. Darkest Part is great. Yours Again was really good. Gravity Lies is a great one again, great song. The Ever part that's holding on was great. So yeah, really good album. It has 15 songs, but that's because they have like 2 or 3 interludes or whatever you call them. But it's still a very good album, and definitely another one of their best. So yeah, number 2 of Beauty and Rage, which is their 2015 release. Great album for sure. If you haven't heard it, check it out, because it definitely belongs in the top 3 for any Red fan, including myself. Okay, and number 1 is obvious, guys, and it's their debut, End of Silence. Easily my favorite Red album for sure. I know that's an unpopular opinion for any other Red fan, but yeah, for me, it's number 1. It's an amazing album from start to finish. There's not one single song on this album that I don't want to listen to when I do listen to this album on CD. Sure, when I'm listening to it digitally, I don't listen to it all the way in full, but when I do listen to it on the CD player, I do not skip a single track on this album. That's how great this album is to me. A very amazing album, their best album to me. So yeah, if you guys are going to disagree with me, that's fine, but to me, this is their best album. But yeah, you got songs like Breathe Into Me, which was the first ever Red song that I ever heard. I don't remember what year. I probably even heard it as a kid growing up, because I did hear some rock songs as a kid. But yeah, Breathe Into Me is an amazing song, and it was a great start for me when I first heard them. Great start for me. Yeah, great song though for sure. Definitely one of their best as well. Let Go is another great song from this album. Already Over is great for sure. Another great song from this album. Pieces is a ballad, but it's still a great song for sure. Another one of their best ballads, along with Hymn for the Missing from Until We Have Faces. I just really love Pieces. It's like a piano ballad, I think, but such a beautiful song, man. Definitely really amazing song. I really love that one. Gave It All Away was great, and The song called Already Over Part 2. Now, I do like the song. I think it's a great sequel, but it just doesn't live up to the hype of the original version of Already Over. But I am glad that they put both Already Overs on the same album, because some bands, when they release a sequel of one of their songs, they usually put it on another album than the original version of the song. But with Red, they put Already Over Part 2 on the same album as the original version of Already Over, and I think that's great. But yeah, with that being said though, y'all, that is gonna wrap it up for my Rank It All episode for the band Red. So yeah, let me know how you all would rank all of their albums, including their latest album, Declaration. But yeah, with that being said, I will see you all in my next video. Thank you for watching, stay safe, and yeah, peace.